Hey, I'm Heyzeus, and this video is going to look at CSGO's $10,000 microtransactions, sponsored by Skinport, the easy-to-use skins marketplace where you can sell your skins for real cash. More about them later, although please hit the referral link in the pinned comment, it helps my channel a lot. So, back in 2006, there was a game called Oblivion. It was made by a company called Bethesda, which was being run by the devil, and they decided they were going to try and charge their players $2.50 to put cosmetic armor on their horses. Now, unsurprisingly, this was not viewed as value for money by the public, and people generally reacted with outrage. But, fast forward 14 years to the present, and there is a game called CSGO. It's made by a company called Valve, which is being run by Jesus, and in this game, hundreds of players have inventories full of items that literally cost more than a house. Individual skins and items regularly sell for more than $10,000, and even the cheapest, crappiest, ugliest virtual knife will still set you back at least $60, and for some reason, people are just okay with that. Now, I know 2020 has been a pretty wild year, and for anyone who isn't deeply into CSGO already, the fact that people are willing to spend over $10,000 on a sticker inside a video game may seem like the ultimate proof that humanity has truly gone to hell. But as I'm going to explain, the fact that CSGO has these ridiculously expensive cosmetics actually makes sense, and spending $10,000 on this sticker might not actually be a bad idea after all. Firstly, CSGO is not alone when it comes to stupidly priced collectibles. Just look at what's happened to Pokemon cards over the years. Yeah, a Titan Holo in CSGO might be worth $17,000, but a first edition Charizard is $300,000. Now, obviously this card has a few more years under its belt, but either way, CSGO is not alone when it comes to the stupid prices of its skins. In fact, if anything, the prices of these Pokemon cards are a sign that things can still get a lot stupider. But it's one thing to look at this and say, oh wow, that price looks dumb. The real question is actually, where are people getting this money from anyway? And why are they pumping it into CSGO skins? Now, anyone familiar with skins knows that it's a market economy. Valve sells the keys to the loot boxes, but otherwise, you can buy and sell pretty much whatever you want, including for real cash. But where is the cash to pay $30,000 for this skin actually coming from? Now, you might point to China, as CSGO has boomed in China over the last 2 years, and many of the people paying massive amounts of money for skins are indeed Chinese. But it's not like everyone else has been priced out of the market either. There are still lots of people with expensive inventories in other countries, and even then, just saying China isn't an explanation anyway. Even if it is China, where are they getting the money from? Well, as it happens, the world actually has a problem with having too much money at the moment. I'm not joking, it's a real thing, and it's a big part of the reason CSGO skins have become so expensive, and I'm going to explain why. So, there are several parts to this story. Firstly, there is the fear of God. So, here is a graph of interest rates in the European Union over the past 20 years, and what you'll notice is that these days, they're basically at historic lows and they don't seem to be budging. Now, though interest rates means it's cheap to borrow money, and generally, that is supposed to lead to a rise in inflation. But if we look at inflation in the EU, it's actually kind of low and more or less flat. And what this implies, basically, is that people have lots of money, but they don't want to spend it. Probably because they're scared. What could they be scared of? Anyway, secondly, we have the duplication glitch. And what I mean by that is that the world has another problem. So there's this thing called a current account balance, and it basically measures how much a country is buying and selling. And globally, that should add up to zero, because unless you're trading with Mars, everything sold on Earth has to have a buyer on Earth as well. But the problem is, in 2018, it added up to 300 billion. Now, that should be impossible, but what is indicating here is probably that there's more stuff being made than people are willing to buy. And again, the reason for this is probably that people are a bit scared. And finally, we have the cheaters.
Clara!
So here's a chart of China's government debt. And here's a chart of America's government debt. So what these charts basically mean is that these two countries are pumping out money at the moment. Sort of, anyway, I'm keeping it simple. But that's the ultimate effect. And put these things together. people don't want to spend money. There's too much stuff being made, and China and America are kindly pumping out tons of extra money to make the situation even worse. Now, let's say you're an investor in this environment. You've got access to more cash than ever before, but there is zero reason to keep it in the bank because interest rates are zero, and it doesn't look like that'll change anytime soon. So you've got every incentive to go and spend all of your money buying something, anything, that will actually make you a profit. And that is pretty much what people have been doing for the past 4 years. So the share market has been going nuts. Property prices have also been going nuts because people are just desperate for somewhere, anywhere they can put their money and make a profit. And it just so happens there's a lot of that money, and that is a big part of the reason Tesla shares look like this. But you know what else has done this? Fucking CSGO skins. That's what. And okay, comparing CSGO skins to a company run by Elon Musk might sound just as crazy as Elon's claim he's going to build a colony of 1 million people on Mars. But it's not actually that different because Valve have accidentally designed CSGO's skin economy to really take advantage of the state the world is in at the moment. Firstly, the market is built around scarcity. Lots and lots of the really expensive items are either discontinued, extremely rare, or both. And that gives you a reason to be confident in them if you're a buyer. Secondly, the fact that Valve tolerates people selling skins for real cash has essentially made it normal. It's really easy to buy and sell skins for money, which kind of encourages people to put more money in. And over the last 2 years, CSGO's boomed. It's a game on the rise, it's more accessible, it's broken into new markets, and given there's all this money floating around and interest rates are super low at the moment, well, if you're a CSGO player, not only are skins really good investments, as a bonus, you also get to play with them in-game at the same time. And this is a big part of the reason why skins have become so expensive. I mean, just look at the numbers. CSGO's roughly doubled its player base over the last 2 years. In the meantime, Glock Fades have gone up in price about 250%, Dragon Laws have gone up in price about 300%, Howls have gone up in price about 300%, and Titan Hollows have gone up in price about 350%. Those are some big increases, and while the fact that more people are playing CSGO played a big role, the fact that CSGO skins aren't a bad place to be spending your money right now definitely helped things out, and the people who bought in have been making some pretty insane money. I guess maybe Valve is being run by Jesus after all. I don't know. What do you think about that, Chairman G? 女士们,先生们,大家好. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, massively appreciated. And a big thank you to Skinport for sponsoring this channel. Skinport, formerly known as SkinBay, it's the same site. All that's changed is the name, is a skins marketplace and cash out site. It's safe, convenient, easy to use. It's got a super competitive sales fee of 5% if you put skinport.com in your username, a really, really low fee if you're looking to sell your skins. If you're looking to buy instead, it's got a ton of great deals with over 100,000 CSGO skins listed, as well as easy to use deposit and withdrawal options. Awesome site, check it out, link is in the description. Anyway, that's it from me. As always, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.